Checkpoint authority.
So, and it's a checkpoint, and we're not actually crossing the border right now, are
Checkpoint
we?
authority. Held up by the Supreme Court.
When?
These are the cases.
What year?
These are the cases.
You already illegally searched my car. You have no grounds for searching my car with a dog.
Actually,
I've been detained and searched by a dog. I'm a teacher. I'm on vacation. I got time.
If you want to stay here, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm trying to explain everything to you. I'm showing our authority.
No, I'm very curious about what happens. I'm very curious about what happens.
This teacher just destroyed the entire Border Patrol cop's ego. She clearly says, "I'm a teacher. I'm on vacation. I got time." And with that, she takes on the entire Border Patrol unit. Ego after ego, one cop after another tries their best, but every single one fails badly. Federal agents wave cars into a temporary checkpoint, asking for one thing: citizenship status. They try their usual tactics, but it does not work this time. Behind the wheel is a woman, a teacher, traveling with her kids while on vacation. She knows her rights, and she's not willing to give them up for convenience. From the very first question, she makes a choice. She won't answer. She insists the Constitution does not require citizens already inside the country to declare nationality to keep moving on a public highway. That refusal changes everything. Suddenly, the stop turns into a confrontation. Agents cite Supreme Court rulings pointing to INA Section 2 as their authority. They claim silence means detention, but the teacher pushes back. She reminds them this isn't a border crossing, it's a federally funded road open to all. And she isn't alone in her concern. She raises the issue of discrimination, describing how students and families of color are often singled out and humiliated at checkpoints.
Crossing a border?
No, but are you United States citizens?
Are we crossing a border? I've never been asked if I'm a citizen before when I'm traveling down the road.
All right, this is an immigration checkpoint.
Right, but we're not crossing a border.
Okay.
Are you recording this?
Yes. You can record
So
it.
we're not recording, and I know I don't have to answer. You can ask.
It's an immigration.
No, you
You
don't
have to
have to.
answer
I don't
immigration
have to answer. I've seen this before, and we did this
Where did
last
you see
year
this?
when we were
Did you
coming
take a law
back.
course, ma'am?
Immigration
law.
No, actually, I'm a teacher, and on the national level, we've been talking about this.
To talk about it, understand.
You can ask me. I don't have to
You are
answer.
required to answer immigration questions. You are not required to answer any other questions.
And what's your name? Your badge is covered. Come here.
Oh, that's right. Agent Elmo.
I just want to.
ELMORE.
And what is it that? What's the law that says we have to answer?
If you want to see it, hold on. You got a thankless to me?
Am I free to go, or are you detaining me?
You are being detained, ma'am.
Okay, I'm being detained on what grounds?
It's an immigration checkpoint, ma'am.
Okay, and so what's the ground? What's the violation for being
You know
detained?
what? So just for you, here we go. Right here. U.S. Supreme Court. U.S. Martinez Fuerte.
No, you're covering part of it.
No, I'm there. My point up here.
Right
See?
there.
Checkpoint authority.
So, and it's a checkpoint, and we're not actually crossing the border right now, are
Checkpoint
we?
authority. Held up by the Supreme Court.
When?
These are the cases.
What year?
These are the cases.
What? No, because this is not a recent thing.
It doesn't have to be recent, ma'am.
We don't. So, are we being detained?
Yes, you are being detained.
For what?
An immigration inspection.
Right.
Would you like to read this?
No, I don't want to stop. I want to. Am I free to go?
No.
I'm not free to go.
You are being detained.
On what grounds?
Right here. I've already told you.
No, you haven't. You've held up a piece of paper in my
INA
face.
287. INA 274.
So I'm
Right
being
here's
ground
my
because
authority.
I won't tell you whether or not I'm a citizen, even
Right.
though I'm in New Mexico traveling on a highway that's paid for with federal dollars.
Okay, here.
So federal
You know what?
dollars.
I'm reading this
You
to
already illegally searched my car. You have no grounds for searching my car with a dog.
Yeah, actually,
I've been
open air.
detained
Actually,
and searched
that
by a
also was hung
dog.
up in court. Open air search.
This is interesting. And
Did
so,
not- that dog did not go in your car.
so if
Okay.
if I just come through and say yes, I'm a citizen, I can just go ahead.
It's justified. If the agent's justified by that answer, yes. If you
Okay,
believe-
so if I have an accent and I'm brown, can I just say yes and go ahead, or do I have to prove it?
well, if we want to.
Because I have a bunch of teacher friends who are sick of their kids being discriminated against.
This is a spike.
Okay.
If you run
I know. I'll put it in part. I'll put it in part.
I'm trying to.
There you go.
Here's the
No, I'm
authority.
just curious because my teacher friends are sick of their kids being discriminated against.
Okay. I'm not discriminating
Like,
against anybody.
I have friends in San
Okay.
Diego who get their children harassed because they immigrated
Okay.
from Mexico. They're a teacher. Their kids are born
I'm
here,
asking you a question.
and they're tired of it.
Okay. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens to me if I refuse to answer your question?
We'll stay here until you're answered.
I'm a teacher. I'm on vacation. I got time.
If you want to stay here, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm trying to explain everything to you. I'm showing our authorities.
No, I'm very curious about what happens. I'm very curious about what happens.
Right here. You want to read this? Oh.
Nope. I want to see what happens when I refuse to say that I'm a citizen or not.
That's fine. So you're unwilling to answer the question.
I don't think I have to in this country.
Okay.
I'm traveling down the road.
the
It's the
Supreme
only
Court
way to
says
go.
otherwise.
You just funneled us into a place, took everybody's picture, so you can document us.
Ma'am, look, I understand.
No, I get it. I know you do, and you're doing your job, and you're going to
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
doing your job. And you know what? That's what the brown shirt said in Germany. Everybody was just doing their job.
I get it.
So I'm not going to make it easy for you guys to do your job.
That's fine, ma'am, and I get it. But look, if you just tell whether or not you're a U.S.
I'm
citizen,
traveling down
you'll
the
be on
road.
your
It's
way.
the only way to get to my house. It's the only way to travel down this road. And I don't think anyone in this country not crossing a border should have to get pulled over, have their picture taken, loaded into the freaking database for this country,
Ma'am.
for everybody to come through and do facial recognition software.
Totally get your point, but the point is, you're taking the fight.
This is it. This is it. You refuse to get up and off the back of the bus, or this is it.
But ma'am, you're taking the fight to the wrong guy.
Well,
You're at Walmart.
you know
don't
what?
like the pricing.
I don't
and
go
you
there
argue with the
either.
stock boy.
I absolutely don't go
You don't
either.
make the laws, man.
I boycott that place as
I don't
well.
understand. I'm trying to explain to you our authority. I did. Okay, we have authority right here.
So I'm not telling you
Supreme
whether
Court-
I'm a citizen or
The
not.
Supreme Court
Okay,
justification
well,
of
we'll
it.
just have to
that's fine.
detain you. It's
Okay, great. Where are we going?
no problem.
So you're
Where
detained. I just want to be clear. You're detaining me.
You are being detained.
Because okay.
But
And I'm not free to go.
do not pull forward. No. You're
Right.
Please do
you
not
are
go
being
forward.
detained. Please
We
do
don't
not
want
pull
your
forward.
tires.
Right.
That's a spike strip.
Okay. So you're just gonna wait here?
We'll just wait.
Okay.
You guys are the ones detaining me.
Yeah, we are detaining you because my job here,
I know.
by law, and our authority as immigration officers is just to establish citizenship. You could be
I'm
Swedish,
not
you could
crossing.
be French,
I'm not
you
crossing
could
the
be
border.
Canadian. You're not.
Not
But you
crossing
are
the border.
100 miles within.
If I didn't speak English, if I didn't speak
if you were a
English,
terrorist
then
and we
I would.
caught you,
Yeah.
you would be more concerned,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
If I didn't speak any English and I pulled up here and couldn't answer your question,
Ma'am, do
and
you
I
know how
spoke
many illegals
and I
speak perfect
spoke
English?
Swedish,
Do you
and
know
no
how
one
many-
could translate for me, would you let me through?
Do you know how many people from another country speak perfect English and are not U.S. citizens?
Do you?
That
So if
has
I
nothing
didn't
to do
speak,
with
this is my question. If I didn't speak any English or Spanish
We'd find a
or a
translator.
language, you would just sit here until you found a translator,
Yes, ma'am. Or until
or you would
could prove to
assume
me-
that I wasn't from the
until
country.
you could prove to me that you were here legally.
Right.
If you did not speak English, then I'd be satisfied. But it was a simple question: are you a U.S. citizen or not, or what is your citizenship? You've been on your way.
Passing a federally funded highway, driving, minding my own business, and I get pulled over and asked if I'm a citizen.
Yes, that's right.
Not answering. So if you're ready to let me go, I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to answer the question?
No. Call the person back and have them spell it out for you. I just want so you're detaining us
You're detained, ma'am.
and not letting my son use the bathroom.
You are detained.
So if you're detaining people, you can't let us use the bath. That's fine. I know.
Ma'am, as soon as you're ready to state your citizenship,
You're not.
you are free to go as soon as you
So
state your citizenship.
mine's going to be posted
you will
online.
be detained here
Where are you going to
until
post
you
yours?
state your citizenship.
Okay, so when you detain people, you don't give them access to a bathroom?
No.
So no bathroom access. So how long do you detain people while you deny them the use of a bathroom? Is that still your supervisor?
Want to talk to my supervisor?
I do.
Right there? Can I get her again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I mean, we're just like, I just want the
No
facts.
You don't even know the fact.
I don't need
What you
to-
do is your history.
I don't
you
need
need to go back and check our authority to be here. That's what you need to do.
I need to learn
I
the history.
don't understand what your point is right now. What's the point of you doing this? With your children in the car. Okay.
What's good? Generally, for me, with my children in the car, it's to teach them to fight back against oppression and
What are
bigotry.
you fighting back against?
Oppression right now. I'm traveling in our country, the land of
Ma'am,
the
do you not
free,
understand that we
and
have
we're not
full
free.
authority to be here? You're with 100 miles of the border. It doesn't matter whether or not you cross the border.
So we just traveled through
Learn your law. Learn
Indiana,
your law.
Illinois, Pennsylvania, Michigan, what other states up there? New York, New Jersey, at no point did we cross the border patrol checkpoint.
It doesn't matter.
We were in Detroit. We were leaving Detroit. And it's odd because I'm like, there's not a single checkpoint leaving Detroit and you're literally on the border. So
He has
how
to use the
long?
bathroom.
He does.
He can come inside and use the bathroom.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So it's not true that you detain people indefinitely and don't let them use the bathroom because
Ma'am,
that's
all
what
you have
she
to do is
said.
say-
We try to help out as we can. Look,
Right.
Here,
Well, she said no, we couldn't
we
use
have
the
authority
bathroom and she was
to-
the
No, she-
supervisor. I think
you
she's
can use the
upset.
bathroom.
Yeah.
well, you can't use that bathroom.
I
Please
didn't
correct
ask to use that bathroom.
We have one we don't usually.
She pointed to it.
We have one. We don't usually let the
Yeah, that's
public
fine.
use.
Right.
Don't worry. We got.
Thanks.
Come on, boy.
So if I say yes and you don't believe me, what do you do? So that's my question because a couple people showed videos are all brown.
Are you a citizen now?
Well, I'm not answering that question right now. So my question is,
immigration checkpoints with 100 air miles.
right? No, I get it. I know.
Okay. And it's law. If you don't like it, write your local
Right,
congressman.
right. So the people that we see you actually making show papers are all brown.
It's because when we question them, if they're showing any kind of paperwork, they might be B1, B2. You know what that is?
All over the world.
Right.
That's
So
okay.
they're brown and have a really thick accent and say, yes, they're a citizen. You just believe them?
We get people
You know what?
in England.
I know. No. So the question is if they're brown and have a really thick accent.
Color has nothing to do with it, man.
And so you can just say yes.
I question
You're trying to
everybody
make
as
this
their
a
citizenship.
You're trying to make this a race.
I'm looking at what I see happen. So,
If that was the case,
and it usually is a race issue.
if that was the case,
I mean, it's great if we can pretend it's
you would've been
not.
released already. If that was the case,
Oh no, you guys are trying to make a point. Like
thing
clearly
is-
you guys are like, no, I get it. Because last year when we did this,
the
they
thing
just
is,
let us go. They're like, we don't have time
you're
for
not the only
this.
person we've done this to.
I know.
You're the third person
Oh,
today. we've
I'm
done
sure.
it to.
I'm sure. How long did they stay?
How long did they stay? It all depends.
No, I know, but well, you were here. How long did they stay?
Oh, actually, eventually, all pretty much answered the question.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah,
But you guys been here for a while, right?
a little bit.
Okay,
A little over an
Well, we
hour.
ran all the necessary checks as Misha from you guys. By the way, you guys are American citizens, all of you guys.
Really?
According to our checks, you guys should be proud of that, especially the young kids in the back. Keep that in mind. Be proud of who you are and you're in America, by the way. So, yes, it's I'll give you the deal. You guys can educate yourselves on that a little bit more.
Thank you.
Okay. It's a shame that you're not proud of being American, in my opinion. So.
No one said that. I don't think anybody should be proud based on where they're born because it promotes nationalism, which is the basis for fascism, which is how people end up going to war over their national pride.
As an American, you got to practice your voting privileges. Have you
Are
done
we
that?
free to go?
Have you done that?
Are we free to go?
You're free to go now. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.